So whenever I have a vision and I just cannot seem to understand, or I cannot seem to figure it out, or just it wasn't clear enough, I use my tarot cards to decipher it, to figure it out, to understand it better. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome. I welcome and I thank everyone that watches me, everyone that's starting to watch me, everyone that's starting to follow me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything, every view that you guys watch. I appreciate it with I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it with everything that I got. And I hope you guys continue watching and continue tuning into me. And if you haven't followed me on my Instagram, go ahead and go follow me on my Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube, Raphael's Insights. I do a lot of work there. I do so much there. So if you need to contact me for anything, you need to hire me for anything, you can hire me there. But let's get started with this video. What I want to address something, because a lot of people were asking me about January 13th. They're asking me what is going to happen in January 13th. What they're waiting to see that something happen on January 13th. Something did happen. Now, if you guys did not realize it, you have to pay more attention. Spiritual people have to be able to talk, see, listen, all at the same time, and think at the same time. Because we see things all the time. We feel things all the time. So we have to be able to understand everything at once. We have to be able to process all that. So if you guys didn't notice it, be more mindful, be more aware of what's going on in the world, in the universe. So 3 planets aligned today. 3 planets aligned today. And that was what I was talking about. I was talking about the initiation of something. It is the initiation of change. These 3 planets brought the energy of change. Now, it brought a very intense energy. It's gonna be moving a lot of energy, especially in the next few days. So the very first thing I want to cover is what's coming, right? What's coming in the next few days. In the next few days, I see an earthquake hit Asia. Very intense. And if it doesn't happen in the next few days, Asia, it's in store next month. But the energies are moving right now, so I really feel like in the next few days, Asia, you're going to be hit with an earthquake that's going to be a 9.0 or down to an 8.0. So Asia, be very mindful, because after this earthquake hits, I see a bunch of waves come out of the ocean, tsunamis, very tall tsunamis that are going to also impact you guys. So be very careful. Be very mindful about these energies that are moving. I also see another volcano that's going to erupt, one even more stronger, maybe the same one erupt even stronger this time, but I see something erupting in Asia, something that's going to be more devastating, because this one wasn't the devastating one that I've been seeing. But as of the 13th, I see the energies moving. I see a lot moving. I see an impact. I see a rise of tension between countries. I see earthquakes. Now let's talk about earthquakes before I talk about the other thing. Earthquakes. I see earthquakes as of the 13th in the next couple of days, and from here on out. As of the 13th in the next couple of days. As of the 13th in the next couple of days, from here on out, I see earthquakes all over the world. Australia, Asia, North America, South America, Africa. I see it everywhere. California, Philippines, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Chile. You're gonna get an earthquake, but I don't know if I feel it right now. I think I feel it more in the future. And yours is gonna be pretty intense too, so be very mindful about that. But I do see earthquakes as of today and so on. I see earthquakes starting to happen everywhere. Now California, don't be too scared, because these earthquakes are just going to move energies, but it's not going to really cause any damage. It's just going to be the fear that we're going to feel. But if you saw those cards in the beginning, like I mentioned something, that tensions are going to begin to rise. So if you saw those cards in the beginning, those cards are some cards I pulled out, because remember, this card is dominating all year long. The card of judgment and justice. Judgment and justice. So like I said, if you've been doing bad things, you're gonna get caught. You're not gonna last very much longer. You're gonna get caught. The energies of justice are gonna be bringing down the hammer of justice everywhere that needs to be brought down. But judgment, remember, the whole world is being judged. All of humanity is being judged. What does this mean? It means the waves are going to rise. It means volcanoes. It means earthquakes. It means natural disasters. It means the weather is going to be knocking us down. It's going to be hitting us over and over and over again to where we can't even do anything. It's kind of a moment of weather's going to dominate humanity. Humanity isn't going to be able to do anything over these natural disasters because they're natural disasters. It's not something we can stop. We're just going to be being knocked down. We're going to keep getting hit. We're going to keep getting hit. But with these cards that I pulled out, I see a lot of energies moving, a lot of energy and tension rising and ready to blow up. But at the same time, I see tensions rising between countries. I see more troops being shipped overseas. I see something happening that's going to involve more countries. It's going to involve more countries. I see Russia ends up getting involved in this. I see an attack coming really soon. Something's going to befall, and it's going to cause a lot of death. It's going to cause a lot of death, a lot of sadness. I see peace being disturbed. So be very mindful about that. In the next couple of days, we should see something happen. I don't wish this upon anybody. This is just my angels telling me that I need to tell you guys these messages. Now, I had a revelation. I had a new vision. And this vision involved someone famous, a man. I'm not sure who it is exactly just yet, but it is a man. I saw an airplane and this man was in it. This artist was in it. And I saw the airplane do this. Obviously, it crashed. And this artist is going to lose their life. So as soon as I know who it is, as soon as I feel who it is, I will warn this artist. But at the same time, I see multiple different artists doing different things because the energies are moving everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're famous, poor, rich, if you're well known, if you're powerful, it doesn't matter. The energies are going to knock you down. It's going to knock everybody down because nature is going to rule us this year. Nature is going to continue ruling, and it's going to show us who's boss. Because right now, humanity's been feeling like they're very, very powerful and they can control a lot of things, but it's time for God and the angels and the divine is bringing down that hammer of justice and reminding us, you're human. Stop trying to be all powerful. Stop trying to rule everything. Stop trying to rule against everyone. Stop trying to be so bad to each other. Because right now we've been seeing people raise arms and shooting each other, and I continue seeing that happening throughout this year. I continue seeing young people lifting those weapons and shooting down other young people. I see so much chaos still. And remember, we just started the year. We just started this year and we started so intense. The way we start a year, that's the energy that's going to continue on all year long. So we have 12, 13, 14 months of chaos to still come. And in this 14 months of chaos, I see deaths of famous people, natural, unnatural, drug-related, suicide, sickness. I see a lot of famous people passing away. Like I said, I see a plane falling with a famous person in it, a guy. And then I see a plane falling that has multiple important people in that plane. But I also see good things as well. And I say good things because this is not something so bad. I see a lot of people coming out of the closet. As we've seen Nikki Tutorials, if you guys watch her, Nikki Tutorials just came out as transgender. And it's not a coincidence that she just came out as transgender because the energies of coming out of the closet are going to rule all through 2020. And I see a Spanish artist coming out of the closet. I see this Spanish artist named Maluma. I see Maluma declaring himself being bisexual or gay soon. So watch out for that. And then, again, going back a little bit more negative, J Balvin, I've been seeing him very, very depressed, and I see him trying to take his life. I also see one Spanish rapper, and I continue going to Spanish because these are where the energies are more concentrated on. Spanish rapper who is going to pass away, and it's not going to be in a good way. It's going to be in an overdose. They're going to be a little too crazy, and it's going to overdose. So my prayers go out to all of you. um there's just so much going on, earthquakes, and we see all this change, all this energy, all this movement, and we don't know why it's happening. It's because this is a year of judgment. This is, humanity is all getting judged. So you guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, I have I have I'm going to be posting a video that's going to be about how do you make the harmony last in your life? How do you make harmony, how do you make your month more harmonious? I'm going to be posting a video. It's a very simple work. It's a very simple candle work, and it's very, very, very effective. So if once I post it, you guys do it. You're going to do it either on the 1st or on the 11th. So I will be posting that pretty soon, because we're going to need as much work that we can do to keep the energies from getting too crazy. And pray a lot more. Pray, because this war that's going to be started up in a few days, or in a week or two, it's gonna we're gonna need to pray so it won't be so cruel, because the way I see it, it's gonna be very cruel. A lot of people are going to die. I see a lot of people laying dead. I see a lot of people laying dead, laying to rest. Again, I see a lot of people asking for help. Now, let me see what comes out. Look at this. A lot of people are going to be fleeing their countries. They're going to be fleeing because there's so much natural disaster that they just have to escape it. It's going to be really, really intense. Look at this card. It's going to be, everyone that can possibly get out should probably get out, because it's going to get very intense everywhere. We just started this month. And it started with chaos. So keep that in mind. So once I post that video, you guys, please do that work, and it's going to help you a lot. It's going to make your month more harmonious and more full of peace, because everything is a little jumbled up right now. So you guys, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't followed me on social media, if you haven't followed me on my business Instagram, all my information is below in the description, or you could just type in Raphael's Insights, because it's the same as my YouTube channel on Instagram, and you can follow me there, because I do post a little bit more visions there, because whenever I can't get on and make a video like this, I post visions on my Instagram. And look out for those horoscopes, because they're coming. Horoscopes for the month of February are coming. February 2020, soon. See what the energies are going to be like for your horoscope, because what I'm reading are the energies, not a specific person. These energies are related to a lot of people. So there's just things you have to keep in mind to watch out for. Keep in mind and watch out for. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.